Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin. If this is your first time here, it is a pleasure to be with you, to have you in this co-creative space, this container of love and light. I am a tarot reader, a yoga teacher, meditation guide, and I'm here to share a few tarot messages with you today. As I tap into this energy, I'm going to close my eyes and take a few deep breaths, and we'll see what channeled messages want to come forward for you today. I'm holding a little amethyst in my hands. So let's see what wants to come forward before we begin with a few tarot cards. Okay, so I'm seeing this really beautiful golden door. And that door is situated, it's kind of odd, it's situated like in the trunk of a tree. And as you approach this tree, it feels really magical and enchanting. And this door is kind of calling to you. It has this beautiful golden hue radiating from behind the door. And you're reaching your hand out, taking your hand to the doorknob and slowly cracking the door open, but you're a little bit hesitant to walk through. I just kind of see you like poking your head out, looking through the crack and kind of seeing what's on the other side. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. You can't quite see through this crack. You'll need to open the door a little bit wider, but I sense this hesitation. So with that, let's see what wants to come forward for you today with the tarot cards. Use your discernment. So any messages that don't feel aligned with your own frequency might not be a message for you. That's funny. I feel like today has been like blunder after blunder. Like not even like a fuck up. I just feel like every little thing, it doesn't feel like the pieces are quite falling into place. Like I'll try and hit record or like try and shuffle my deck and it just like isn't working. It just feels like it's like a flop or a fail. So that might be significant for you today. Let's see what wants to come forward. It's almost like comical energy of like, God, a girl can't catch a break. So maybe this is why you're a little bit hesitant to walk into this next chapter of your life. Maybe it feels like not quite right. Yeah, the energy just doesn't feel quite right. Like you are picking up on the fact that it doesn't feel like it's time to walk through that door. You know what I'm saying? And you have a strong intuition. Like you know when something is meant for you. You know when it's a sign, a message for you. Wow, the Sun card coming out. Yeah, so this is really hopeful. The fact that the door is ajar and it's opening for you, it means with the Strength card coming out, it means that, yeah, you're spot on. You're right there. You're ready. But you're just waiting on the right time. What are you waiting for, Spirit? I'm noticing, seeing the Strength card, those two serpents, those snakes at the top, and that's that beautiful kind of like kundalini rising energy, two intertwined snakes. And the snake, A, it's the year of the snake, so that feels very fitting. But B, the snake to me represents change, of like shedding, letting go. And I just did a reading right before this. The message was really all about letting go of things that have been holding you back, limiting beliefs. So this feels like an era of you shedding. It feels like a really hopeful time. The door is ajar for you to walk in whenever you're ready, and you're just kind of waiting on the right time, waiting on a sign, a symbol from Spirit. So maybe this message is your sign today that it's time to take the next step. Wow, Hanged Man kind of popped out of my deck. So yeah, you're shifting perspectives. You're shifting into a new chapter in your life. You might be moving physically. You might be changing jobs. This might be the start of a new relationship for you, a new connection, either romantic or not. So however this is resonating for you in your life, know that the doorway to possibilities, I'm hearing, is wide open for you. It's open for ready for the taking. Open for you to walk through. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yes. So let's pause there. The lightning path. The Eight of Fire. This is a really transformative card. And you can kind of see it's almost like a spiral of energy moving up. So you are in the process of ascending. That coming out with the Six of Fire card, Glory. Yeah. That fire energy, that element is really transformative. So again, you've shed something. Something's been burned away. Like a layer of density. Feels like it's been like fully eliminated. And you are in this process of expansion of, I just heard onward and upward. So you're moving up and out of those denser feelings, emotions, limiting beliefs, that lack mentality, those things that were kind of like dragging you down, chaining you to 3D. Wow, yeah, karma in reverse. So you've done a lot of work, a lot of karmic lessons learned, I'm hearing. Wow. Yeah, wow, you can't make this up. Mother Fire card is coming out. So you've done a lot of work to shift, to burn away some of those limiting beliefs. And now it's a period of insight. Yeah. The Crossing is coming out. Two of Wind. So yeah, this feels like a turning point in your life, and things are going to start to make a lot more sense. The wind element is really closely related to the sword in tarot, that suit, which is all about communication, dialogue, related to the throat chakra. So yeah, a lot of what you've been doing lately, people might be like looking at you being like, damn, you've changed. You're different. You speak up for yourself in a way, you speak with authority in a way that you never have before. And people are noticing. 8 on my timer as I said that. So yeah, this feels like things are coming into balance for you. The Recognition card just came out. That spirit recognizing all of the work that you've done to clear away any blockages within the throat space, to start to speak up for yourself, to burn away any old identities. Again, any lack mentality. You've done the tough work to notice and observe, and without judgment, you've started to release and to shed. This is where your power comes from. Yeah, 4 of Earth, power. That's not an easy thing to do. That deep, deep shadow work, which you weren't always aware that you were doing in the moment, but your higher self, your intuition, I'm hearing, led the way. So this was always, always part of your path, part of your journey, part of your karma, if you will, to go in and do the work. I'm seeing this visual of like putting on latex gloves and like rolling them up, getting ready to go into surgery. This feels very strategic. So you maybe didn't realize what you were doing as you were doing it. Maybe you wouldn't have called it shadow work, or going within to look at some of the deeper, denser, darker parts of yourself. Maybe you weren't aware that you were doing it, but you very successfully navigated trigger after trigger, all the things that were bubbling up for you. You were like, all right, let me roll up my sleeves and get to work. What's going on here? What's behind this? What's causing me to feel so triggered right now? Because I know logically it's not the person or the thing that's the trigger for me. It's what's behind it, what's bubbling up to the surface. Why am I feeling angry or resentful or sad or grief? Whatever was coming up, you were like, all right, let's dig into this. What's going on here? It's time for me to let this go. I'm getting tired of holding on to all this anger and resentment and grief. Yeah. So this feels like your year, the year of the snake. It feels like the snake coupled with the element of fire feels like it's very significant for you this year. This feels like a significant year for you. What's coming to mind, what's interesting, I actually haven't done this myself in a while, but I do feel like now that I'm thinking about it, it's a good idea for myself as well. But what would be very clearing for you and activating would be to, if you can, if it's accessible, start a safe 11:11 on my clock as I said that, a safe fire, a contained fire, something like a bonfire, maybe wherever, you know, figure that out if it's possible for you. Write down on a piece of paper, maybe a few scraps of paper, what you'd like to release and let go of. And then I want you to burn that paper and just kind of watch it dissolve. Watch the transformative effect of the fire, burn it away. And then I just want you to notice, maybe you journal afterwards, what were you able to let go of? What do you notice in the body that's different after that little ceremony of burning away old identities, old masks that you had to wear, old stories that you've been running through your mind, telling yourself, other people, whatever they're saying about you. Let it go, burn it away, and notice how you feel afterwards, because it really is the start of something new for you. I'm so, so excited to see what's on the other side of this transformation. You are powerful, and I'm in deep, deep honor and reverence to all the work that you are doing, continue to do for this planet, for Mother Earth. We very, very much need you right now. So thank you, thank you. It was a joy, a pleasure for me to be here with you today, and I'll see you on the next one.